Hi, this is Russ McClellan with Keller Williams. Our team leader, Taylor Stimmel, has challenged every one of us, as we probably know if you're in the company, to do a video on gratitude as it relates to your clients. So here's my my latest video I'm about to tell you. I had a client this year that has went through a lot. This particular client knew me since I was a little boy and knew my family a long, long time. They asked me to come out and sell their house because they were going to be retiring and moving to another state. So this home was in my hometown of Manson. I went out there, sat down with them, and that began a renewed friendship as an adult. And I hadn't really talked to them for a long, long time. Well, they needed to sell their house, had some repairs that were needed, and we kind of needed a cash buyer, and it was in a unique spot, but I felt like we could get a lot of money for it, a lot more than most. I just had to look at it differently. And they were open to that, but what was really powerful to me, what I was so grateful for, they started explaining to me actual plays that I made in 1986, 1987 in high school. Like, do you remember us when you were playing baseball at shortstop and you caught the ball, stepped on the bag, threw it to first, got the triple play? That was amazing. So Ronnie and Wanda Etheridge. Ronnie probably was the greatest sports mind of anybody that I know, other than maybe the late Scott Brundage, who was an announcer. But I was so grateful as I sat down. He went through, remember when you played football in Tacoma Dome in the semifinals and you were hurt and you had a bad ankle? And I'm like, how do you remember that? I barely remember that. So I just was touched by that, how passionate they were for all the kids that played sports. And part of being in real estate is being able to give back to people. And when you can do that, when someone really cared about you and enjoyed watching you play as a kid in high school. And I was now able to sell that house, and then sadly Ronnie passed away right after on that trip to their new home. But he was an amazing guy, and I'm just grateful for them as friends, and I was grateful that I was able to help them sell their house. And it was a sadness that came over me when he passed away, but I'll always remember those many conversations over last summer that I had, and reconnecting with people in the community that I've known of more than knew for a long time. And now Wanda's tackling the world without Ronnie, who she's married to forever and ever, and she's doing a great job, and she's getting by one day at a time. And I'm hoping I can keep helping her with as much encouragement as I can. And to me, that's what real estate's all about. It's a lot more than just selling houses. So I'm grateful for that. Peace out. Have a good day.